Most people spend their days trapped inside their own minds, analyzing, doubting, and replaying past conversation. They worry about the future, regret the past, and struggle to find peace in the present. But what if overthinking isn't something you have to live with? What if you could quiet your mind and finally feel at peace? Overthinking is like a storm. It keeps you stuck, spinning in circles, unable to act. The more you think, the worse it gets. You analyze a situation from every possible angle, trying to find the right answer, but instead of clarity, you find stress. Instead of feeling in control, you feel powerless. But the truth is, overthinking does not protect you from life's uncertainties. It only traps you in a cycle of fear and doubt. The human mind is designed to solve problems, constantly searching for patterns and predicting possible outcomes. In many ways, this ability has helped us survive, allowing us to prepare for danger before it arrives. But in modern life, where most dangers are not physical threats, but social and emotional concerns, this survival mechanism often backfires. You replay a conversation from last week, wondering if you said something wrong. You hesitate before sending a message, afraid of how it might be received. You create imaginary scenarios in your head, convincing yourself that something bad is about to happen. But none of these thoughts actually change reality. They only make you suffer in advance. Overthinking is exhausting. It drains your mental energy, keeping you stuck in an endless loop of what-ifs and regrets. But the good news is that you are not your thoughts. Just because a thought appears in your mind does not mean you have to believe it. Most of the time, the worries you create are nothing more than illusions, problems that exist only in your imagination. The first step to breaking free is to recognize this simple truth. Your thoughts are not reality. Imagine standing by a river. If you try to grab the water, it slips through your fingers. But if you simply watch it flow, it passes by effortlessly. Your thoughts work the same way. The more you try to control them, the more they control you. But if you observe them without attachment, they lose their power over you. One of the biggest reasons people overthink is because they are afraid of uncertainty. The mind craves control, but life is unpredictable. No amount of thinking can guarantee a perfect outcome. You may analyze every possibility, but in the end, the future will unfold as it always does, unexpectedly. The key is not to eliminate uncertainty, but to make peace with it. The more you embrace the unknown, the less power it has over you. Overthinking is also fueled by perfectionism. Many people believe that if they think long enough, they can find the right answer, the perfect choice, the path that guarantees happiness. But perfection is an illusion. There is no perfect moment, no perfect decision. Waiting for certainty only leads to paralysis. Life is about action, not endless analysis. The truth is, most of your decisions are not permanent. You can adjust, adapt, and grow along the way. The real mistake is not making the wrong choice. It's making no choice at all. Another reason overthinking takes over is because it thrives in inaction. The more time you spend stuck in your head, the harder it is to escape. The solution is movement, both physical and mental. When you catch yourself overthinking, shift your focus to something real. Take a walk, write your thoughts down, engage in an activity that requires your full attention. Action disrupts the cycle of overthinking and brings you back into the present moment. Think of a glass of muddy water. If you keep stirring it, the water remains cloudy. But if you leave it alone, the dirt settles and the water becomes clear. The same thing happens with your mind. When you step away from your thoughts and return to the moment, clarity comes naturally. One of the most powerful ways to break free from overthinking is to train yourself to focus on what is within your control. Most of the time, we worry about things that we have no ability to change: the opinions of others, the outcome of future events, the mistakes of the past. But wasting energy on things you cannot control only leads to frustration. Instead, shift your focus to what you can control: your actions, your attitude, your perspective. A simple but effective question to ask yourself: is this useful? If a thought helps you take action or solve a problem, it has value. But if it only creates stress without a solution, let it go. Not every thought deserves your attention. Mindfulness is another powerful tool to quiet the mind. Overthinking happens when you are lost in the past or the future, but peace exists only in the present. Right now, in this very moment, there is nothing to fear. You are here. You are breathing. You are alive. When your mind starts spinning, bring your focus back to what is real: your breath, the sounds around you, the sensations in your body. The more you practice this, the more you realize that peace has always been within you. Another effective practice is journaling. Writing your thoughts down helps you release them. When you see them on paper, they become less overwhelming. You gain perspective, and your mind feels lighter. Sometimes, all you need is to express what's inside to realize that most of your worries are not as big as they seem. Breaking free from overthinking does not mean never having anxious thoughts again. It means learning how to let them pass without letting them control you. It means accepting that life is uncertain, but you are strong enough to handle whatever comes. It means understanding that happiness is not found in thinking your way to a perfect future. It is found in fully living the present. So the next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or holding me back? If it's not serving you, let it go. Shift your focus to what is real, to what is now. Because peace is not something you find, it is something you create, moment by moment, by choosing to let go of what no longer serves you.